So today I'm gonna tell you a story, and this isn't a story as in I made it up. This actually happened to me. So today I'm gonna tell you the time that I was nearly shot robbing a McDonald's. So today I'm gonna tell you guys the story of the time that me and three of my friends were nearly shot because they thought that we had robbed a McDonald's. So again, now a lot of my stories start because I'm always out looking for a party or at some party. Everything always happens late at night. But this is when I lived in Colorado. And in Colorado, everything closes at 2 o'clock. So there's not a lot of clubs, especially when you're young, for you to go out there and get into. So we were going to go to some party. It was a little further out. So it was me, my friend Bobby, my friend Chris, and Chris and DJ, I think. One of us. It was four of us. And I had this white Ford Escort 89. Only one that had a car, so we were mobile. It was ugly, but we can get around. So we had got out there, and this is before cell phones had GPS and all that stuff. This was before all that time. So you had to have actual directions to get where you were going. So we get all the way out there, and we're close, but we're not close. So we're kind of lost in the middle of nowhere. So we come into this little, I don't know if you want to call it town or whatever it is, but there's a McDonald's, there is a gas station, and there's some kind of like club or bar, but it was closed across the street. So we pull in, and like I said, it may have been a little after 11 or something. It wasn't late, but it wasn't early. So we pulled up to the McDonald's. We're gonna grab something to eat. We're also going to get directions to wherever we're going. So we pulled up to the McDonald's. Lights are all on. The lights at the drive-thru are all on. So we sit there and we wait. Nobody answers. So we decide to pull up to the next window. So we're at the window looking. There's four black guys in the car. We are at the window looking, and we kind of looked in there, and we waited for a minute or so, and nobody comes to the window. Nothing. We see people in there. Nobody comes to the window. So my friend Bobby, he's sitting behind me, and on the driver's side, he writes on a little note or a little piece of paper, and he puts it up to the window. All it said is, "Can we get directions?" Puts it up to the window. And as he does that, the people in the McDonald's go flying. Like, people are diving over stuff. People are ducking down like someone's shooting. All this else just goes. Everybody's going crazy inside of the McDonald's. Everybody. So we're kind of looking like, what the hell just happened? So I pulled off, and there's a gas station right across the street. So Bobby and I went to the gas station while I think it was Chris and DJ. I forget who the other two were. Anyway, they go across the street to use the telephone to call the people that we were trying to see. So we go in there, and I kind of explained to the clerk on the inside, like, what happened. I'm like, man, we tried to go ask for directions at the McDonald's, and those people just went crazy. So we walk over there and, explain it to him. So we walk back outside, and as I'm walking outside, I see a police officer right there in the middle of the street. He's riding slow in the middle of the street, and I go to flag him down. So I got my hands over my head, waving my arms, and as I walk up to the police car, he zooms off down the street, takes off. He just gassed it down the street. So I'm looking over by him, like, what the hell? What is going on here? So I get back in the car, and all we're doing is going across the street to pick up the other two guys who had called, just to see if they had gotten in touch with the people. Get back in the car. We pull out, back up, I turn around, and just as I am pulling out of the gas station parking lot onto the street, 3 police cars converge on me, like, all of them, shotguns, assault rifles, pistols. Everybody hops out of the police car, like, get on the ground, get out of the car. So I hop out of the car. My car is literally still rolling when I hopped out. As soon as I saw his gun, I hopped out, hands up, everything. So they come in, they cuff me, boom.
See, we only like music that rhymes.
Throw me down on the ground. I mean, they really put me on the ground hard, really. Throw me on the ground. They grab Bobby out of the side of the car, and as I'm on the ground, I see DJ and I think it was Chris. I can't forget who else was there. But I see them on the telephone, and just like some Navy SEALs or some guerrilla warfare, these police come out of the bushes like pointing guns at them on the phone. So they grab them and tell them to get out there. So we're all locked up, and there's police and sirens. They even had the helicopter unit out there. Everything is out there, guns drawn. I mean, these were heavy artillery. Like, this is serious. So all the while I'm like, my God, please do not kill me. Please don't kill. That's all I'm saying in my head. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. So we sit out there for about 20 minutes, and finally the police captain comes out there and sits down. And like I said, I was driving the car, so I'm like, what do we do? And he kind of chuckles a bit, and he's like, those people at the McDonald's said that you guys were trying to rob them. I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about? All we did, we tried to ask for directions, and he put a note, like, just to see if we can get their attention, just to find out if we can get directions to the next place over. And he saw the note in the back and all that. So once that happened, I was mad after that. I was really pissed off at the people for not even attempting to understand what had happened. I was really pissed off. I'm like, man, can I go talk to them? He's like, nah, man, look, just go ahead and go home. We're just going to chop this. This is going to be a mistake. It happens. You guys just get out of here. So they let us go without any incident. But that was the time that I was nearly shot to death for mistakenly robbing a McDonald's.
See, we only like music that rhymes.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Those were some really big guns. That was the first time I had that kind of weaponry in my face. It was crazy. And the thing that really surprised me was their response time. They got there within like 5 minutes. They were there quick. If this is your first time, please click the subscribe button, because I got other stories I got to tell you. I got other stuff I'm going to bring to you as well. If you like the video, click it. Make sure you share it with somebody. Let other people know my story, our story. Also, leave your comments down there in the comment section. I definitely want to hear what you guys got to say. And as always, I like to say thanks a lot, guys.